What's going on, guys? This is Bo Million here, coming back at you with another video. We are talking about the product Meguiars Mirror Bright Wheel Cleaner. I talked about it in my last video, and basically what it is, it's a pH neutral wheel cleaner, iron remover, fallout remover. It's designated to be great on wheels and also on paintwork. Last video we talked about it on the wheels, showed that, you know, in certain cases it can be okay. I'm not the biggest fan of fallout removers and iron removers for the wheels because of, obviously, it gets so pricey, so expensive, and it's not even the most effective. But what I do like it on is paintwork. And so today I'm going to show you on this vehicle. You've seen it before on my how to wash and wax a vehicle the right way video, where I was talking about using a high pH soap solution and then following up before drying off the car, spraying it, dousing it with some bead maker, the PNS bead maker, and then rinsing it off, and then that adds a layer of protection onto the paint, great for maintenance as well. And so today I want to talk about the wheel brightener. I'm sorry, not wheel brightener, that's a different Meguiars product, but the wheel cleaner from Mirror Bright. So, as you know, it is a pH balanced product. It removes all the iron particles, or it's supposed to remove most, at least, of the iron particles. And you know when it's working by it reacting and counteracting and turning purple. And so, with that being said, I'm going to show you how to use this on the paintwork. We've done some work on the wheels, now I want to show you paintwork. So what I'm doing is I'm taking it up to the vehicle, and right here I'm going to show you. Right here is a part of the vehicle that gets very, very contaminated very easily as time goes on. It's these spots right here that kind of get the worst. They get the worst end of the deal. And so I'm going to shake up my product very well, as the bottle says. And I'm going to do three mists over this little section. 1, 2, 3. And so what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to turn purple. Now already I can see it turning purple. So with something like this, it's very important to make sure that you understand how these products work. One, use it on a cool surface, okay? Never apply it on a hot surface in direct sunlight. If you're in direct sunlight, make sure it's cold. Always rinse the panel off first. Always rinse the paint down first to make sure it's cool. And you never want to put it on a dry surface unless it's cool. Here, it's very dry, but it's also in the shade as well. And if you can see, it is turning purple. That's just 3 sprays. I'm going to do 3 more sprays. 2, 3. And it is turning purple. It is reacting, and it is getting the job done. So something like this, you want to, the bottle says to let sit for 1 to 2 minutes. Now that is 1 to 2 minutes when it comes to wheels. But for paintwork, I think the same method applies, and I think the same precautions do apply. So, a little bug got in the way there, poor guy. So, why would something like this be important? Because the objective when clay bar in a vehicle are removing iron contaminants or iron deposits is you want to do it as safely as possible. We always say if you're going to be performing a clay bar service on a vehicle, you always want to polish the vehicle afterwards. Why do we say that? It's because there's a good chance that you're going to go ahead and get some scratches and some swirls, and you're going to get some marring on the paint from the clay bar itself. A clay bar, in its very essence, is an abrasive. It is grabbing onto the surface of the paint, and it is removing the iron particles that are embedded into the pores of the clear coat. Remember, clear coat is porous. That's how waxes are so effective, is they seep into the clear coat of the paint by going into the pores, into the actual pores itself of the paint, and it is and the wax fills in those pores, allowing it to protect the paint. And so for something like this, an iron remover or an iron product, what you're doing is you're removing the iron deposits that have seeped into the pores of the paint. Now I'm going to take you back onto this panel, and I'm going to show you if you can see that effectively. So you see the difference now. You see how it is turned purple, and all the iron contaminants, as I spray again, the purple is running down. So as you see, something like this is effective. And I said this in my last video, even where the residual spray came from, you can see that's even purple. So in my last video, I said that I like these types of products on paintwork, and I do. I love them on paintwork. I love to do a pre-treat of some type of iron remover, some type of fallout remover onto the paint before going over the clay bar, because I want to remove as much iron contaminants chemically as possible before I remove them manually, because it's through the manual service that you can actually swirl the paint, mar the paint. And so after this, I'm going to go ahead and wipe my fingers through it. You see how all that purple is just moving away. Now, guys, I know you're probably thinking, what are you doing? You're gonna mess up the paint that way. Look, this vehicle's trash. I talked about it in the previous video. This vehicle's trash. Don't even worry about that. I just wanted to kind of show you how a product like this, like Meguiars Mirror Bright Wheel Cleaner, is effective for a surface like this, for a type of surface like this. So you can spray it on all aspects, all parts of the paint, and what it's going to do, and already it's even starting to work at it, it's going to begin to break down those iron contaminants, because there's acids, there's specific acids that exfoliate this iron and react to the iron and turn purple. And so that's how products like this work. So simply what you would do is, after you do a treatment with this product or any type of fallout remover, what you would want to do is go ahead and rinse the surface off. What I actually like to do is I'll take my foam cannon and I'll foam down the vehicle so those iron contaminants have more time to react and bond to the fallout remover without the fallout remover actually drying on the surface of the paint, therefore making it more effective. And then after that, I can rinse it off, and if I need to, in that case, then I'll go over with the clay bar. And guys, it is windy out here. We got a storm brewing out in the seas, so if you can't hear me because it's too windy, I do apologize. But it's just the way it is in South Florida. It's a tropical climate. That's what we got to deal with here. So once again, Meguiars Mirror Bright Wheel Cleaner. Is it better than Iron X? Well, I say so because the money. This bottle right here, for how many ounces? We're looking at 22 fluid ounces. It was 10 bucks at a local Pet Boys. If you find it somewhere else, you could probably even find it for cheaper, because Pet Boys is up there on the market. They're a little more expensive than Walmart and other places like that. So, do I like it? Yes, I like it. Not on wheels, only on paint work. Wheels, I stay away from that unless it's a ceramic coated wheel or has some type of protection that's going to allow the brake dust that's embedded to the wheel itself to be removed easily. And so with that being said, guys, I love products like this. Yes, I actually think it is better than Iron X because of the price point. That being said, guys, Bo Million here from Million Reflections Luxury Automotive Detailing, based out of South Florida. Please like, subscribe, share the video. If you want more great content, please feel free to make suggestions. Better subscribe, but make some suggestions. You know, if there's a product you want to see me review and talk about, yeah, I would love to talk about it, but let me know. Go ahead and put a comment below, or feel free to shoot me an email. B as in Bo, .millionreflections@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much and have a wonderful day.